Okay, this is video 3. I got cut off a little bit there, but as you can see, this doesn't match. So you have to make sure these people are doing the postings right. Sometimes they forget the title, sometimes they forget this. And then if they did do the postings right, you have to make sure that they're up. For instance, we'll look at this one again. Once again, we'll click up here at Tallahassee. Go down to Computer Services. Type in 89 here because that's what was in the title. Some of the titles are different though. So this one did not go up. It did not receive that. So I'll usually go back and just double check and make sure that there actually was supposed to be 89. So yeah, so this posting did not go up for whatever reason. Maybe she tried to do more than two in one day. I don't know, but it did not go up. It looks like it went up. It's called a ghost post, but it did not go up. So people that are trying to post and this keeps happening, if it's happening all the time, you got to fire them. Give it 2 or 3 times. If half of them are getting up and half of them aren't, just let them go and just try to have them only do 1 a day. Oftentimes this happens when they try to do 2, 3, 4, 5 a day, then it won't let them go up. So you have to just kind of monitor the postings, make sure the postings go up, and so on and so forth. We'll go ahead and go to another task here. When someone applies to a job, let's see if there's one yet here. Okay, well, normally when you look at these job postings, these lines right here, it'll say new, and it'll say that there's a new candidate. You'll click on the new candidate, and you'll send them that first message that is on this message sheet. We'll go up here. It's on here, it's message 2, and I'm going to send you a new message thing, but message 2 is the first message you send. You just copy and paste this in and say send message. Okay, so that's usually the first thing that you would do. Then we'll go back to Odesk here. Up in the upper right, you click on messages. Now, once in a while, I may have to get in here to talk to my other clients. So if you see messages that are this color and they're not bolded, don't even worry about them. I've already answered them and you're good. Ones that you see bolded are unanswered. And we'll just go ahead and look at this one right here. This person had sent me a message, okay. Okay, so I don't know if you can read that, but she says, yes, she got my first message. It sounds good. She sent me her email address right here, okay. So what I do then is I copy and paste that email address, okay. I go back over to my email thing here. I compose an email. I copy and paste her thing in there. And I send her message 3. Okay, I've already sent this girl a message, so I'm not going to do it. But you copy and paste her email here. In the subject, you just put hello, Odesk person, or whatever. In the body, you go down back to your sheet here. Message 3 is the first message that you send to them from the email. So you got message 3 here. You copy and paste this, you know, like you normally would. And then you copy and paste that and you send them that first message. Okay, so that's that task. Let's go back over to Odesk here. Okay, so let's go. Let's say you've hired the person, they're sending messages, you're going back and forth with them, but now you want to check to see what they're actually doing, and you got to do this and check everybody. So you go over here to My Jobs, you go to the second one down, it's called Contracts. You click on Contracts. Now this right here is all the workers I have. You got 5 pages of workers here. You see that? 5 pages. All these names here. See that USA marketer that I've put in there? If you put the city name, it's better because then you can tell like what city each person's in. And for later, once we start getting a lot of people, we might not want to have 2 people in one city. So try to do that. And I asked them in that in one of the questions, okay? Here's their hourly rate. Okay, so I'm only hiring people under $8 an hour, and I'm only hiring people in the USA. Okay, so when you go to the job postings and you see all the applicants, there's, you're going to want to, they just changed this, but now there's this little hidden icon. It's like a subtraction sign. And anybody who's over $8 an hour, or make it $9, anybody who's over $9 an hour or is not in the USA, you just press the little hidden thing, and it puts them into a hidden category. And then you can send the rest of the people that first message, which is message 2. Okay, so now you have all these people that are contracts in here. I usually, when I just want to check everybody, I just click on any one of these guys that are first there. You've opened up this guy, Michael Denny. Remember, we just hired him. We sent him out the first message. So far this week, it says 0. But if you click on this little thing, it brings up everybody's work diary and time logs. So here you'll see this sheet, time logs. I'm over here, I'm scrolling down. You'll see all the people there. And then, one thing I love about this site is you get all these time logs from every employee. It shows how long they've worked, it shows what they've done, etc. I'm allowing someone that posts once a week to still be involved in this. So they do not have to post every day. As long as they just post once a week and their posting is going up, heck, I don't care. They can do that for as long as they want. But I do want them to at least do it once a week. If they're not doing it once a week, fire them. Most people are doing more than once a week. You can see here it's by day. If you click on here, this person, it took them 0.67 hours on the second day to do one posting. That's way too much. Shouldn't have taken that long. So anything over like a half hour, I'll usually look at their work diary. If you click on that little thing, it pops up their work diary. We'll open up this page. And this is really cool. It takes a screenshot of what they're doing. It examines the keystrokes here. Activity level 3, that's not very good. This person was just kind of like just slacking, really. Now, sometimes you'll go on here and you'll see like something from a different site. I caught this one chick one time. She was playing video games and charging me for it. This has no screenshots that aren't my job stuff, but you know, 40 minutes to do one posting. I mean, come on, you know. So, I don't know. You know, this person, I'd probably send him a message, Karen Connolly. I'd send her a message and I would say, hey, you know what, this took pretty long for you to do this. You know, is there problems? Are you okay? If it gets egregious, fire them. Frankly, if they're a low wage and it's taking them a little longer, I really don't care as long as the postings are getting up. So you kind of have to just use your own judgment, okay? You'll see over here it totals everything up. It says how much I've spent so far this week. I've spent $40 on marketing. It's been working out. You know, I've been spending about like $70 to $100 a week, and it's been bringing in business. So that's why I'm having you do this. You can see down here I got a lot of employees, and I got a lot of employees that aren't doing anything because I'm not really getting on them. I'm just kind of letting them do their thing. Maybe we want to get on them. There's probably a lot of people you're going to have to fire because they're just not getting it done. Like I said, one post in a week I got to have. Okay? So, that's that task there. I'm trying to think of what else there is here. I wish there was some new applicants. Well, I'll open up this one's new applicants. This is a different job. Remember, all of the jobs for the Odesk tasks, Odesk marketing tasks, are in inexpensive web solutions. So you got to click up here first to not get confused. These are all the postings you're going to be dealing with. If you click up here to Team 2, that's the other team that I'm using here for right now, Team 2. These are all the postings that I do outside. You know, I'm looking for a database guy, telemarketing firm, JavaScript, this, that, and the other. We'll go ahead and click here. See how it says 20 new? That's what you'll see. We'll go ahead and click on that. Now here are the applicants. It puts them in yellow with this little bad effect that you see. It's a little tough to see that, but it puts them in yellow. They just changed this yesterday. Right here, it gives this little hidden thing. You can click on that if you want to discard the applicant. And the best thing to do at first is to discard anybody who's not in the USA or not under $9 an hour. And you just click on this little icon here, and then it just puts them in this little hidden category, and they're never to be seen again. And I didn't like it at first, but now I do like it. They always put the country name right there. You can't read it, but it says India. You can just read there, make sure they're in the USA. If they're not, click hidden, and you just push hidden on all the applicants that you don't want to hire because they're not qualified. Let's just click on this applicant here, and he'll pop up. Send message, real easy, big button. The first thing you do is you're going to send a message to, okay? You click send message here, you copy and paste message to in there, you press submit, and then they're going to then message you back into the inbox of Odesk here, okay? So that's that with that, and that's the first step of the process with them. You know, other than that, I can't think of anything offhand. I think I went through all the tasks. Let me go back to the email here. Oh, I have some other folders here. When someone says they're over it, you can click on people to fire and put them in there if you have to fire people. Sometimes I use these folders, sometimes I don't. There's postings to check. You can dump all the postings to check in there if you're trying to do something else. Odesk posters. Needs to hire. Current clients work and call and quote you won't need to worry about and you won't need to use. Anything that comes into this email that is a lead, you are going to be forwarding to sales@inexpensivewebsolutions.com for now. Anything that you are confused on or don't know, send to send@inexpensivewebsolutions.com. There's a bunch of junk emails that are coming into this thing. So when you first read the message, if you think it's spam, just delete it. It's usually pretty obvious that it's spam, and you'll just have to delete those. I've gotten to the point where I can tell that sometimes within the email address here, you'll see an email with a bunch of like letters and numbers and a bunch of BS. Those you can just instantly delete. Anyone who needs computer repair, delete them. Anybody that it sounds like they're just not what I want, just delete them, okay? And then any other leads, send to sales@inexpensivewebsolutions.com. Other than that, I think that's it. With the other two videos and this video, I think that you'll have a good place to start. If you open up a message in here on accident and it's a message to me from one of my other employees or clients, go ahead and forward that to sales@inexpensivewebsolutions as well. Thank you.